Welcome back to Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. Right, let's start that stopwatch on my phone. I want to see if my phone... I've also got to sort my audio out. That sounds about right. Because obviously XSplit doesn't have a timer. This is something we discovered over the weekend when we were doing our tests. I just want to watch my phone for a second here. We are going to jump down into the ruins. And I just want to see if my phone goes off. If not, this will be a good stopwatch. It goes off after 1 minute. I'll start moving through the dungeon. It's at 32 seconds now. I'm going to give it till a minute 10 because I obviously pressed the button and it has to like take 10 seconds to sort itself out. But I'll give it to a minute 10. And if it doesn't go off, then we should be... oh shit. We should be good to use this as our time limit. I've actually like got a nice little stand for it, so it's standing right next to the computer, so I can just look over. Alright, it's at its minute. Snakes, I'll just kill these snakes. 4, 5, 6, 7. So if it's gonna go off, it's gonna go off now. No, it hasn't. Okay, good stuff, it hasn't. So we can totally use that as the time limit, or as our new timer. So let's kill this lobster, kill these snakes, and get out of this room, because this is the end of this room where we check the timer. So yes, and there's also a save man here. How lovely! So yes, in the last episode we went through the first part of Saliva Island. We got the dungeon opened, and in this episode we'll be going through the dungeon to get our first main power-up. So much like any Zelda dungeon, you know, there's doors, we require keys, we obviously don't have any keys, and there is secret areas like this that have heart squids in that we can use to power up. Again, I'm not going to be too bothered about getting everything in the dungeons right now, because there are powers that we need that we don't have yet, so we might as well just come back near the end. But as you can see, this snake is revealing the way to us to get our first key. So, Badoom, or sorry, the map, not the key. The key's in the other room. We get the map, the Spittle maze map.
Oh yeah.
Although it's not really much of a maze, it's kind of like a couple of rooms. You know, it's the first dungeon. And if we are now to open this, we will be able to see the entirety of the map here. And as you can see, it's a very simple dungeon for the first dungeon. Only like 2 or 3 rooms. I mean, there's obviously all those rooms at the top. But in terms of getting the powers, we've got 2 rooms to get the key. And then that little white dot on the right is our power. So we go through 3 rooms, and those 3 rooms are obviously cleared, so we've got them, and then we just go 3 rooms the other way. So it's only really like 2 or 3 rooms each way to get the thing. So this could be quite a short episode for the first dungeon. Yeah, just jump in there. You see, you can get this heart squid if you do it right. Like you gotta waggle slightly, but really you should have a glide move. Now we're not going to get that. Really, you need the glide move. I'll try once more, because I've done it before, but as I say, there you go, you see, we did it. But normally, you should really have the glide move to get that. We don't have the glide move, so that's why I am saying that if I miss something in the dungeon, don't worry, we don't have all the moves. We'll come back and get it. We'll come back and get all the stuff in a bit. So here we are in the key room. This is basically a room that we will find most of the time in the dungeons for the keys, and it's basically like a beat 'em up room. This is a rather easy beat 'em up room, despite the fact I'm getting hit by this lobster dude. But this is a rather easy beat 'em up room. There's only like this lobster dude here, but normally we'll encounter about 5, 6 waves of stuff in later dungeons. So look forward to that when we've got to kill like 5 or 6 waves. The beat 'em up rooms, I find them slightly tedious, if I'm going to be honest. Like, obviously that was just one mini-boss. He's not that bad, we can deal with him. But when it comes to 4 or 5 waves, like in the final dungeons, it's like, you kill 2 waves and it's like, okay, that's alright. Then you kill like a 3rd wave and it's like, I get it. Then you kill a 4th wave, it's like, okay, I really get it now. Then you kill a 5th wave, it's like, right, now you're just kind of taking the piss a little bit here. You're going on too long, don't do that. So we're going to kill this crab and we're going to get our other heart squid. And you found a heart squid! Nice. So, yeah, the beat 'em up rooms, like, I prefer these rooms where I'm jumping around, like, oh, how do I bring this over here? Right, I've brought this over here, but now I can't reach it. How do I do that? Obviously, we need a power-up of some kind, which we're about to get, but I prefer the rooms that are full of puzzles rather than the rooms that are like, hey, you just gotta, it's just a beat 'em up room. And it's like, nah, don't do that. Oh yeah, that causes that to stop. But anyway, how about we go and get our... One minute. There we go. How about we go get our first power-up, shall we, in this room? Should be in this room or the next room. Where was it on the map? Next room. Next room. Oh, and I forgot about that fireball. I'll be honest, it's been a while since I played Shantae, you know, with the whole getting all of the parts upgraded and stuff. And I got a lot of other things upgraded, not just the parts of the PC. Over here. I got a lot of other things upgraded, not just the parts of the PC, but I also got a little title card updated, which I will show you not next review. The next review is coming out tomorrow. It's going to be Chibi Robot Ziplash. Now that I can actually get back to finishing it off, because I was like, oh yeah, I should. Anyway, let's get this power up first. You obtained Risky's pistol. Press the shoot button to shoot enemies and switches. So we'll hit that. What's the shoot button? It's this button, and that's how we solve these puzzles. So if there's a ranged object, we can shoot it at range and be like, bam, down we go. And that's how we solve the puzzle in the other room. But my phone has decided to switch off after 5 minutes. So apparently this is not going to be a good timer. We're going to have to like get an online timer maybe. Let me kill this gentleman right here. Does it... minutes, so at least the timer stays. Well, that's a bit bad that it turns off after every 5 minutes, because like now it's going to be like, oh, well, I've got to pause the recording and keep pressing the button every 5 minutes to keep the timer running. I'm gonna have to get like a proper stopwatch, I guess. Seems XSplit again doesn't have the like recording time, which I really need it to, so that we can focus on the game. But you know, that's all a learning curve. That's the point of learning. I just thought, is there a secret here? No, there isn't. But yeah, that's the learning curve. That's the point of learning brand new recording software. XSplit doesn't have a timer. The iPhone decides to switch off after like 5 minutes. So you're gonna have to go buy a real stopwatch, aren't you, Spyro? Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, going back to my main point here, just before we finish off. Can I just crawl through there? I thought I could. But yeah, going back to my main point before we finish off here, because the boss, you know, is literally only one room away, is that I got something. Come on, there we go. I got something else upgraded other than the software inside the PC. Well, software being XSplit and the hardware being switched off like instantly. The timer's already switched off. It doesn't matter. We're only doing this dungeon. We know this is a short dungeon. We know it's not going to take 20 minutes like a normal episode, so don't worry. But yeah, so I got something else other than the hardware being like the graphics card and everything, and the software being the XSplit. I got a Source Filmmaker model of Insane, and now like the review cards, rather than that still 2D image, it's going to be a still 3D image. I do want to animate it, but with Christmas, you know, I've got to finish Chibi Robot. That's late enough as it is, so I've got to finish Chibi Robot off today, and then I've also got to these guys. But yeah, I've got to finish that off today, and then I've got to finish off Xenoblade Chronicles for this week as well. And by the time I've finished Xenoblade Chronicles off, we're going to have Paper Jam coming out. So Christmas, like, we're not going to be able to get to animate it. I will show it off in the Xenoblade Chronicles review, but I'm not going to be able to get to animate it. Let me just eat a box here, because these two gentlemen are being a little bit of a dick. Yeah, I won't be able to animate it till after Christmas, but once Christmas is finished, I am looking so forward to actually animating it and like possibly making a second channel where I do like a full animated show like The Lonely Goomba. And I just, it's something I've always wanted to do, and I can't wait to do it. But anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get back to Shantae, even though, like, this dungeon's over, so it's the end of the episode. But now at least you're in the loop of what's going on. That being that I've now got to figure out a good way to make a timer. Maybe I can get, like, a little stopwatch on the PC. I'll look for the next episode, but maybe I can get, like, a little stopwatch on the PC and do it that way. But now you know, like, the updates that have occurred, like a stopwatch, the new hardware, the new software. I've now got an actual model of Insane that I can animate, which is going to be great. We're now back on track. The channel's back on track. So let's go fight our boss, shall we? Our first boss, which is a plant. And by the way, I'm just going to say all the bosses are pretty damn easy, because all you got to do, you come in here, let him do his thing, then you can just activate, like, Monster Milk for extra attack, Pipe Ball, and then a bubble so you can't get hit, and then this guy is just going to get his, day wrecked quite a lot. There you go. There you go. I mean, that's just his first phase, but that's how much damage we did on his first phase. And, look, he can't hit us. Dead. Sorry, I'm Cthulhu, you're dead. And every boss is like that, by the way. Like, that's not even me exaggerating. Every boss will, when we activate Monster Milk to give us damage up, the Pipe Ball to spin around us and deal extra damage, and the bubble so we can't get hit, every boss is literally going to be a joke. So, there we go. And the worst thing is, like, we're just doing a little attack because we haven't fully upgraded our hair. When we fully upgrade our hair to whip, like, super fast and do super amounts of damage, bosses just melt. Like, bosses, I'm sorry, bosses, but even the final boss is a little bit of a pushover with that stuff. Anyway, Tinkerbat is here. Hello.
Hey!
Hey, get back here, you. Well, he's off. But we got a map. You got the Spiderweb Island map.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I did it!
You did indeed. You did indeed, Shantae. The Pirate Master won't be able to draw power from this place anymore. I better go tell Risky. Well, let's not keep the lady waiting. It is rude to keep a lady waiting, so let us go tell Risky. And not only do we get to tell Risky, but for defeating a boss, we also get a piece of a heart container by shooting that man and opening up the door to get a heart squid. And we should return to Scuttletown and, first of all, kill this. We should return to Scuttletown and trade these in to start getting some heart containers. And obviously, during our adventure, we have picked up quite a lot of money as well. So, that was a dick move. But yeah, we picked up quite a lot of money as well, and are still picking up money. So we should be able to upgrade something before we end as well. So kill you. Yep, that's one extra. Lovely little ball. Risky, we killed him. You certainly took your sweet time. I found something. An evil dungeon and a giant monster and... Where did you get that pistol? I found it locked up in a chest. Why? Never mind. Anything else? This island map. One of your Tinkerbats dropped it. He hadn't transformed yet. Interesting. That suggests the Pirate Master doesn't have enough dark magic to go around. Which means we still have time to prevent his return. Climb aboard. We're off to the next island. You gave the Spiderweb Island map. Not quite yet, Risky. Not quite yet. First we shall return to Scuttletown and hand in our HP and maybe buy a new item. So get into the HP area first. Hello! Scuttletown Squidsmith at your service. I don't know what voice to give her because we're only going to be seeing her like 4 or 5 times across the adventure. I take adorable little heart squids and melt them down. Make more health for you. Ready to forge some heart holders? I mean, sure. Let's do it. take some baby squids and smash their brains in with a giant flaming hammer. Here we go. Hey, your max hearts have increased by 1. Okay. Oh, we've got 3. If we found 1 more, we could have got 1 more. Murderer. Murdered the heart squid. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to kill the squids, but we need more HP. I didn't mean to kill the squids, okay? I didn't mean to kill the squids. I just realised that fraps is in the way, or not fraps, XSplit. My frames per second is in the way of my money, so I don't know how much money I've got. But I'm sure we'll find out. We certainly ain't got 300, but we got 100 for a pistol tune-up. 150. Interesting. Well, there is our upgraded pistol, so it's doing a little bit more damage, and obviously fireballs are red. And that's all we can do, because the next island, obviously, getting to the dungeon takes about 20 minutes, so I guess we end it here. Is there any way we can swing another heart squid? I don't think there is, unless there's just one. Oh no, there's a cacklebat hanging out at the house. I thought there was a heart squid hanging out at Shantae's house, but I guess it's a cacklebat. We'll just grab this and we will be off. So you die. Thank you. And we'll grab that. You got the dark magic. And that'll be the end of the episode. So, thank you all for sticking with me while we went through all the updates. And this was just a brief summary of the updates. You know, we had to... Oh, there is a heart squid. We can get 1 more before we end. I thought there was. Nice. But yeah, so this was just a brief summary of all the updates that we've done. That we got the new software, we got the new hardware. I've got a model of Insane now, so it's all good. It's all brilliant. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah. That was the update video, and now we're back on track. Now everything's done, so viewing should return to normal. We'll have 2 videos of Shantae today, the review of Chibi Robot today or tomorrow, a review of Xenoblade Chronicles X over the weekend. We'll be back to the random wheel tomorrow, so yeah, we're back on track, so thank you for sticking with me. Anyway, I'm going to take some more little heart squids and melt them down. Make health for you. Ready? Oh. They look so happy. They are blissfully unaware that they just got deaded. Maximum hearts have been increased by 1. Okay, good. Good, so, right, I will move ourselves over to Spider. You know what? I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to grind out a few coins so that we can buy some upgrades for the next island. That'd be a good way to start off the episode. You know, going to the next island with some upgrades. How much are they? What do we need? Shampoo and silky cream, both 300. Maybe I'll only buy 1. Maybe I'll only grind out 1. But yeah, so, thank you all for what... Oh! Shantae! Yes? We have something to discuss with you at the palace. Please follow me. Perhaps you are aware that the Sultan is away on business. As such, I thought a formal inquiry into your recent actions is not possible. No? According to some very old and legal guidelines, responsibility falls to the royal librarian, because apparently he once served on the ruling council. One day, he has deemed it inappropriate to cut your winsome long hair. Yet by scissors, jigsaw, or goat mouth, you are free to go. Good. Nice. Phew, that was close. Oh no, you're not getting off that easily. What's this I hear about you sneaking off to the library? Oh, that, I explicitly told you to stay out of trouble, did I not? Yes, sir. Next time, you might not be so lucky. Uncle, I wanted to ask you. Yes? Never mind. Alright, I'll be back at my workshop in case you change your mind. I have a rather sensitive project that requires my immediate attention. I forgot what voice I give him because it's been so long since the updates of the computer. I thought... I did give him, like, the posh old man voice, didn't I? I know what voice to give this guy. What's he got to say for himself now that he helped us out?
Keep that chin up, young lady. You have friends all around you. Good luck.
Alright. Thank you. Now we'll end the episode. So, we could get the Squid Baron map. Let me check my timer. I'll actually log in on the phone and check the timer. What are we up to? 20 minutes! You know what? We can keep it running for like 25 minutes. These episodes are usually 20 to 30 minutes, so we can keep it running for a minute just to get the Lonely Goombas map. Let him go have some fun in the deserts, on vacation or wherever he decides to go. So let's just quickly go grab his map. Then we'll be ready to end. Distractions, thanks for the flesh pop. They will come in handy, probably never, because we're starting to get a lot of HP and flesh pops only heal 1 heart, so unless we literally run out of everything, which I highly doubt considering I'm going to be grinding for 300 to get a new power up before the next episode, I don't think we're going to run out of stuff. Right, over we go. Is this the last room? Yes, it is. It's just up here. Over we go, into here. Bam. Bam. Give it. You got the travel brochure. Lovely. Oh, the music. We had to restart the music for that, apparently. We got the... Bam, 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 bam. Right. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. Right, let's go give this to the Lonely Goomba. Then we can end. Get out of here. Oh. Nice. I have it for you. Solid snap. Is that a travel bureau? Sure. Can I takes it? Sure. Gave the brochure. Wowie zowie. Look at all these snapshots. Sand and surf. Free-spirited, yet responsible, sporty. Code? Is that because it's got a hyphen in it? Co-ed. We're not used to saying that in Britain. It's co-ed is an American thing. Here in Britain, it's just literally college. It's just like you go to college. Where are you now? I'm in college. I know it stands for college education, but here in Britain, we just shortened it. It's a college girl. It's a college thing. We never really say co-ed. I was trying to put the two words together, but anyway. Free-spirited yet responsibly sporty co-ed girls frolicking on the beach. Sweating tennis player drinking I need one myself. I'm talking for like 20 minutes. That's better. I also went to work this morning, and obviously I don't get to have a drink in work because it's only 4 hours long. Not allowed to take a break if you're only working for 4 hours. Anyway, glass of water with a slice of lemon. Old men with full heads of wispy pepper grey hair. Matching pantsuits with a proud navy blue sailor's stripe. Shirts unbuttoned to the third button. I must find this utopia and purchase a timeshare post-haste. How can I ever thank you? Oh, I know. You got the squid oil! Nice. What's this? It's squid oil. I expelled it fresh this morning from my ink siphon. Well, now you all know about next time you play Splatoon. Next time you're a kid turning into a squid shooting ink. Now you know where that ink comes from. Those inklings don't just have it in their tank. It comes from somewhere else. Whatevs, later loser. Hi, Lonely Goomba. I liked your review of Super Princess Peach. I think the new intro is fine. Like, I know it doesn't say, guess I'll play this Game Boy, because obviously he's got a DS now, but the new intro's fine. And there's this guy. Hello. Hi. I am Bardon. Stupendous. Oh, stupendous. That doesn't sound, this voice doesn't match him. What voice are we going to give you? It doesn't matter, we're like 25 minutes, we really need to end the episode. Anyway, powers were revealed to me the day I held erect my enchanted blade and said, "Hey guys, we should go get matching purses." No reason they should just be for ladies anymore, am I right? Hey fellas, don't leave, fellas, come back. And with those words I became Grandson, the most capable man in the galaxy. Gosh, that's pretty killer. I know. But clandestine words only work if I hold erect my blade. And I accidentally left my enchanted blade on the bus. It's got to be that specific blade. Bummer. By now it's probably sealed away in Castle Boneface. That or in a desert. Don't do sand. Gets in the shoes. I know what you mean. But yeah, so we'll figure out a voice for him. That will not be the last time we're seeing him. I was thinking maybe like a He-Man voice, but because he's saying words like clandestine, it's like He-Man. The macho voice doesn't really fit the clandestine thing. But that's enough. We handed the travel brochure to the Lonely Goomba, and he's gone to find his utopia that he always dreamed of. And we also finished the Spittle maze and got our first power-up, being the gun, and we finished the first island pretty much all round, except for a couple of things that we can't get without a few other powers, which we'll come back to. So in the next episode, now that we've got all of our heart containers and done all the miscellaneous stuff here, we will go to the second island. And obviously I went through all my updates, the PC and stuff, so there'll be no need to go through all that again, so we can be back on track in the next episode. So thank you all for watching this episode of Let's Play Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. If you enjoyed the episode, please feel free to leave a like. If you're enjoying the series, feel free to subscribe, and if you want to go the extra mile and show your support even further, there is a link to my Patreon below. But for now, thank you for watching, and I will see all of you in the next one.